So guys, what we're doing now is we're prepping meals because I am actually on another late shift tonight, so I'm working from 12 till 9. So what I've got in here is 100 grams of chicken breast, and I've also got in there 2 slices of smoked turkey bacon, just because it tastes really good. A few salt and pepper on there, a few spices make it taste good. I have got my brown rice simmering away there, and that's going to be my main meal, which I'll have about 4 o'clock while I'm at work. I then, for lunch, when I get there around about 1ish, something like that, I've got oatmeal, 20 grams of oatmeal with a scoop of protein powder, and I'm even sad and I've weighed out the exact amount of water so I can just chuck it all in a bowl when I'm at work, chuck it in the microwave, and we're done. So they're the porridge oats I use, as the Zone. Comes with a nice scoop in there, 20 gram scoop, and that's the protein. Nice and cheap, just from our cheap shop. Does the job. No good spending money on protein because all it is protein in the day. I've already had a portion of this morning for breakfast. So I've woke up this morning, I've had a portion of oatmeal, and I've also put some peanut butter in there as well for a little bit extra to get some essential fats in there and some extra protein. So I'm just going to get all this packed up, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. What's going on, you guys? Pete here from Slab No More. Just finished a late shift, and then we've just been to the gym. We've done a leg session, went really well. Just wanted to talk a little bit about just rambling really, tell you about where I am, what I've been up to, how things are going, and things probably for the future. So just gonna ramble on a bit and see where it takes us. So yeah, just recently made a few changes to my nutrition plan. I have to keep calling it a nutrition plan because I keep getting told off for calling it a diet. So basically it's not a diet, it's just healthy eating, because I used to eat like crap. And now I try and eat healthy, and that's the whole idea about getting fit and losing the weight. So I hit a bit of a stall lately, and even though I was eating quite healthy and sticking to my calorie deficit, just struggling to lose the weight, and it wasn't really showing. So I thought I'd just change things up again, because you've got to keep it sort of fresh. So instead of having eggs like you've seen the previous day, I used to have eggs for lunch and took biscuits and things like that. I think the eggs was a bit too much cholesterol and a bit harder to digest. You get really good protein from eggs, but I think the cholesterol was killing me. So I've now changed that for rice and chicken. So I have 100 grams of chicken and put some spices on that and just whiz them up in the frying pan, as you've probably just seen in the video just before this. And I have about 130 grams of rice, something like 125, 130 grams of rice. Put that in there, a little bit of soy sauce, mix that up, and that's been going really good. Still have my protein with me oatmeal, which is good in the mornings. Bit of slow release carbs. And I've been on that now for a few days, and things are starting moving again. So I think the key is just to keep trying things, and probably my calories was a little bit too low, and then your body goes into shock and starts storing the food as well, and instead of burning it off, because it sort of thinks it's being starved. So I think the key is not to starve yourself too much, because it can have a backwards effect. Just to keep the calories high. So I've increased the calories, increased the good calories as well, and yeah, it's going really good. So other things is that my girlfriend went out and brought me a present, and it is this humongous water bottle. And one of my main problems was drinking enough water, because the main key as well to weight loss is drinking plenty of water. And it's hard to gauge how much water you're drinking when you're just having a glass here and there. So what basically I do is, this holds just under 2.5 litres, I believe. It was only cheap from Home Bargains, I think it is. And I challenge myself. I challenge myself to drink 2 full ones of these a day, and so far it's helping. So I think that's what's sort of to help about the shift in weight loss as well. It's trying. So that's my second one. And I've got a little bit left in there to drink. A little bit of problem with getting up for the toilet in the middle of the night, but hopefully you get used to that. So yeah, that's another thing that we've started doing that's different, to make sure you get plenty of liquids. Another thing as well, just while I'm on the subject of liquids, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but drinking this sort of night-time-ish, sort of when we're on now, sort of, you know, throughout the night while watching telly, and find that I was going to the toilet all the way through the night. So every couple of hours you'd wake up and piss like a racehorse, and that's all the way through the night, which I don't really mind because it's flushing all toxins out of my body. But the other night I mixed it with a little bit of juice just to give it a bit of difference. So a little like sugar-free juice I mixed it with, and still drank the whole bottle. So it was like lemon and lime flavour this time, but didn't get up for a wee in the middle of the night. So I don't know if that's anything to do with the juice, or whether it's the body storing the sugars out of the juice, or what. I might have to investigate that and then let you know what I find. But I just found it weird how when you drink pure water it runs straight through you, and when you drink it mixed with juice it doesn't. So I don't know if it was a coincidence or it was just my body reacting different to it. But no, that's yeah, it was just a little bit weird. So something else that I've been doing is that the scales are getting to me. So basically, there's, as I've mentioned in other videos as well, about you can't go on the weight of the scales, and you can't make it an obsession. So what I'm doing is I'm deleting that obsession. So I've actually ordered a new set of scales that should be coming, and I'll probably do a whole video reviewing those. But they're a Bluetooth scale, and they measure, not only do they measure your weight, which every scale measures weights, they measure bone density, water content, muscle density, fat content, your BMI. They do everything, and it Bluetooths it to an app on your phone which stores it, and then you can chart it with a graph. So it's a good way you're going to be measuring that. So if you don't necessarily lose the weight, but you're still doing a calorie deficit and you're still doing the exercise, it's a good way of seeing, and your weight doesn't change, it's a good way of seeing why your weight's not changed. So you might be the fact that you've actually lost fat, but you've gained muscle because you've been hitting the gym hard, and you've probably got high water content as well, and you've got a bit of water retention, and it'll map all that so you can actually see. So the main thing at the end of the day is losing the fat. Weight doesn't really matter as long as you're healthy and you're losing the body fat. The weight can be what it is. It's not a major issue. You can't make the weight be your life. So yeah, that's a few things that's been going on. This is an urgent newsflash. The newly transformed fitness fanatic, going by the name of Peter Phillips, has fallen outside of the gym.
That's a fake laugh.
Oh, it's real. Yeah, that's a funny story. We have actually just finished legs tonight, and we had quite a hard session on legs. I've upped all my weights, some by about 30 pounds. Feeling really good. The weights are all going up on all the exercises every day this week. On every exercise we've done, on every body part we've done, my weights increased. So I'm really happy with that. And so increase the weights on squats. So the gym where we go, all the leg machine, well, most of the leg machines are upstairs. So when you hit the legs really hard, your legs feel like jelly, and trying to come down the stairs and hold your weight up when you break the seal on your knee is really hard. So we'd already struggled down the stairs, and then we hit squats when we was downstairs, because the squat racks are downstairs. So we had a good session on squats as well, and again increased all my weights, and I was absolutely battered. And we stepped outside the gym, we were ready to go, we stepped outside the gym, legs are feeling like jelly, stepped off the curb, and my knees just give way and I went down like a sack of shit. It was quite funny. My missus was rolling around on the floor laughing her head off. But yeah, it was quite an experience. So yeah, thought I'd just ramble on a bit on this video. Something a little bit different. So a few of you watching the videos, I've got quite a few views now, and they seem to be a similar view quantity. So I'm hoping it's the same people that are watching the video and they enjoy the video. Please don't forget to just, if you like the videos and you like what I'm doing, and you must do because you're watching them, just give it a like, because it'll really help me out. So just click that like button, do the thumbs up, do it now. While you're watching it, press that thumb button that does that, press it now. I'm waiting. And then also share the video, share it on media. So share it on Facebook, share it with anyone. Just try and get more people watching them. The more subscribers I get, it's really going to help me out. Don't forget to subscribe. I've only got 9 subscribers, but there's 20 people that watch the videos. So if you make sure you subscribe, then you're going to get notification when I do a new one. So people obviously want to watch them because they're watching them. If you subscribe the button and do the notifications, you're going to get to know when I do another one. Yeah, and I'm just really enjoying making these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, I'll see you soon.